This video introduces the integration of sound, graphics, and data files into a processing program. File I/O can be used for many different things. It allows the programmer to embed images and backgrounds into the draw screen and enables sound play through an included audio library. Many technical applications also require a program to read in strings of data for analysis and potentially save new data in a separate text file. This is an example of the code needed to load an image into your program. At the top of the file, you must first declare a global pimage object. In the setup function, you will load in the image using its file name, and the information will be stored in your pimage object. To display the image on the screen, call the image function. The first parameter in this function is the name of your pimage object. The second and third parameters are the X and Y locations for the top left-hand corner of the picture. In this example, the image will be displayed in the top left-hand corner of the screen at 0, 0. There are other functions and parameters that allow you to manipulate the image further, which you can find in the online processing reference material. Loading a sound follows a similar process. First, you must import the audio library. In processing, the included audio library is called minim. You will need to declare two global objects, one audio player object and one minim object. In the setup function, you will again read in the file using its file name. The second parameter, 2048, refers to the size of the audio buffer. This can be changed, but for most purposes, 2048 should be fine. To play your sound, call the built-in play function. This line of code can be placed anywhere you want your sound to be triggered, such as after a mouse click or keyboard press. The stop function should be included at the bottom of your file. While your code may function properly without it, these stop functions end the background processes and clean up other information that is no longer needed. It is a coding best practice to include them. You can also use processing to read in information from external files, such as text files. Each line of a text file will be stored as a string element in an array of strings. For example, the array text lines at index 2 will hold a string that reads will be one element, which is the third line from the original text file. Number data can also be read. First, the information is stored in a string array, but can then be split and converted into integers. The comma is used in the split function to indicate where each number should be separated out from the larger string. The same process can be used in reverse to save string data back into a text file. This code will create a new text file and write each array element on a new line in the file. In summary, File I/O allows programmers to include images, sounds, and informational data using external files. The flow of information can be both read into the program and also written back out of the program.